Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer channel episode. Please subscribe for all the latest channel uploads. Good day and welcome to another Royal Reviewer channel episode. And in today's episode we are going to be taking a look at the news that the Queen is going to be reunited with the St Edward's crown. Now, the St Edward's crown is the crown that was placed on the Queen's head at her coronation. The Queen is to share her memories of her coronation day in a new BBC documentary. The St Edward's crown was used by the Archbishop of Canterbury at the very moment that the Queen was crowned. The St Edward's crown weighs 4 pounds in weight. It was later swapped for the Imperial State crown, which weighs a slightly lighter 3 pounds. The Queen is also said to have practised with the crown before the coronation. The crown was made for Charles II in 1661 by royal jeweller Robert Viner. This version of the St Edward's crown was made as a replacement. The original was destroyed by Oliver Cromwell in 1649. Despite being Britain's longest reigning monarch, the Queen has only worn the St Edward's crown once. The crown is currently stored in the Jewel House at the Tower of London. The new documentary is a collaboration between the BBC and the Royal Collection Trust. For the first time, the Queen will share memories of the coronation and that of her father, George VI. The Queen will view both private and official footage and relive moments of the day. The Queen is said to say, "I've seen one coronation and been the recipient of the other, which is pretty remarkable." The BBC footage also features eyewitness accounts of those who took part in the coronation. Charlotte Moore, the BBC Director of Content, said, "It is a real honour to have Her Majesty the Queen, revealing her intimate knowledge of the crown jewels and fond childhood memories from when her father was crowned King George VI in this very special film for BBC One." In her own words, the Queen will bring to life the enduring symbolic importance of the coronation ceremonies for modern audiences to enjoy. The BBC One documentary will air on the 14th of January in the UK. Please let me know in the comments section below what you think about the Queen appearing in this new BBC documentary. From me in Shropshire, goodbye. In this next piece of video footage, you will see the Queen talking about the Imperial State Crown.
The Imperial State Crown. Anyone who's been to the Jewel House at the Tower of London will know there are several crowns to be seen there, but only 2 of them are actually used. The St Edward's crown and this one known as the Imperial State Crown. It's normally kept at the Tower, but I have it here at Buckingham Palace because I wore it this morning at the state opening of Parliament. The crown as you see it now was made for Queen Victoria in 1838, but many of the individual stones have a much longer history. The oldest is probably this sapphire, which is said to have been worn as a ring by Edward the Confessor nearly 1,000 years ago. The pearls are said to have belonged to the first Queen Elizabeth. The story goes that this strangely shaped ruby was given to the Black Prince after a battle in Spain in 1367. I always like to think of it being worn by Henry V during the Battle of Agincourt. It's difficult to be absolutely certain about some of the other stones, because after the execution of Charles I, Cromwell had the crown jewels broken up and sold. The Black Prince's ruby, for instance, was sold for 4 pounds, but it was returned to the crown after the restoration of Charles II. Most of the bigger stones have had adventures. According to tradition, this huge sapphire at the back was carried off in his pocket by James II as he went into exile in 1688. It was over 130 years before it was restored to the crown. This great diamond is a more recent addition. The first star of Africa is even bigger and is in the sceptre. Both of them are parts of an immense diamond which was found quite by chance by the manager of a mine in South Africa in 1905.
And finally, some photographs of the documentary, filmed in conjunction with the Royal Collection Trust. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a big old thumbs up. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please leave a like, comment and share on social media. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest channel uploads. From me in Shropshire, goodbye.